Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. When I leaned into your energy, I had a really, really heartfelt interaction. And it's interesting to me because the Three of Swords is on the bottom of the deck for you guys, which this feels like heartfelt interactions because of a heart infraction, because of some emotional wound. And that makes sense. Mercury, your ruling planet, had been retrograde in Leo, the sign of the heart. And I just feel like you have been forced to reevaluate your mind heart connection, your psyche heart connection. The way y'all be like, kind of inconsiderate and self-centered, I just feel like that's shifting. We got to talk about it. Grab your shit. What's up, Gemini? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of Leo season 2025. This is late as fuck, but when I shuffled, I asked Spirit to give us the takeaways for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo season 2025. I don't like the way that looks. With your ruling planet being in Leo, retrograde in Leo, is now direct, still in Leo. Y'all may be thinking about some aesthetic changes, like changing your hair, changing your style, changing your location. Some of you may be thinking about expanding or traveling or just being more spirit based versus logic based. And I think that that's working out in your favor greatly. Let me just go ahead. I'm ready to dive in. Let me clear out any funky ass energy. Welcome in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of Leo season 2025. And like I said, with the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, damn, and then the King of Wands, which is Sun in Leo. In Leo, why is this color so washed out? Oh, this is going to bother me. BRB. See the aesthetic. You care about the aesthetic a little bit more than you may be wanting. We had to set the mood in this motherfucker. All right. Like I was saying, with the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the King of Wands, which is Sun in Leo. The Sun has been in Leo. Mercury is in Leo. I feel like your intuition, your ability to connect to foresight, that kind of deep knowing that you guys have, it got ramped up in some sort of way. And I just feel like in Leo season, some of you got hurt. Some of you were aware that there is some residual heartbreak or pain or disappointment that has been impacting your confidence level. Some of you have just been thinking about, like, ruminating on previous pain. Some of you, this is new, a new heartbreak. Some of you, this is an old heartbreak. But either way, I just feel like, why is my hair giving me issues all of a sudden? This fucking Leo energy. Ew. Sorry. Anyway, no offense to Leos. But there's just some data that you've needed to extract from your heart. And that's what Leo season gave you, is an insight to some data, some information that you have needed to think deeply about. And so I hope you let that in. I hope that you have let yourself really be pensive and in a contemplative place when it comes to your heart and exposing your heart, sharing your heart with other people. The moon, first card out, first thing. I feel like Leo season exposed this. Leo is ruled by the sun and then the moon. I just feel like the new moon and full moon phases really were impactful for you guys. I just feel like Leo season may have made y'all think you're a little crazy because how deep in your feelings you may have been. There may have been some wounding with your mother. or mothering, or a mother-in-law, or a mother figure, something about the mother side of the bloodline that took place in Leo season that I feel like really woke you up in some sort of way. With the moon here, there may have been somebody with Pisces or Cancer placements that played a big role in your Leo season. And I feel like the main takeaway from Leo season 2025 for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings had to do with the subconscious or subliminal heartbreak, or the subconscious ties, the heartbreak that has contributed to a shift in your subconscious mind, or the awareness of your subconscious mind. There's been a lot of like, why do I do what I do when I know what I know, coming up in Leo season. And with the moon being the first card out there, I mean, the moon is old pain resurfacing. And I just feel like you have had a lot that you've needed to confront emotionally and subconsciously. And this is like a part of some sort of spiritual rite of passage that you guys have gone through. And I just feel like you had to be deep in your heart. You had to be like retrograde in your heart. Retrogrades are just periods of reevaluation. And so the divine has been asking you to reevaluate your heart, to reevaluate your subconscious mind, to reevaluate that psyche heart connection. And because for too long you have been in some sort of way in emotional lack, or in emotional scarcity, or there's just been some stuff that you've been hanging on too tightly. Some of you had some shit you had to say to your mom. You've been holding on to this for a lifetime. Some of you, it's the other way around. Your mother's been holding on to some shit that got revealed. Some of you have realized your lack and scarcity in romantic relationships is tied to a mother wound, or is tied to the way that your mother treated you, or the way you saw your mother get treated. That could be a thing. I just feel like their Leo season 2025 ushered in the end of withholding. You have been withholding so much. Some of you, especially when it comes to a Pisces, for that's not all of you, but for some of you who were fucking around with a Pisces, this person revealed your withholding, or saw it, or was made you aware of it. And I just feel like there's some stuff or some connections that came to light that made you realize that that there's like a hole in your love cup or something, and you need to reevaluate it. Some of you have been accepting less. Some of you have been okay with not getting all of your boxes checked off. Some of you have been just pursuing just for the sake of the chase, just for the sake of the chase. Some of you have been going back to old lovers. Some of you have been in this place of, I just want to turn all these over. Damn, this Pisces is coming up a lot. And Pisces is the sign of I believe. So this is letting me know, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, something has been askew in your belief system, of what you can have. The Four of Pentacles, then the Knight of Pentacles. That's the Five of Pentacles. And then I'm seeing 555, 555 on the clock. There has been some sort of conflict in regards to your self-worth. There's been some conflict that has been stemmed from abandonment wounds that has led you to hold on to trauma bonds. Some of you are still hanging out with people who treated you like shit. Some of you are hanging out or surrounding yourself with people who like punked you or made you look like a fool in some sort of way. Some of you are rehashing that you stayed with people who did that, so you're not in this situation anymore. But some of y'all are still in this situation and you're like, why am I stuck? Why is this like this? Because the divine is trying to push you into the Nine of Pentacles mode. That's the final card. And the closer that we get to Virgo season, I feel like you're really going to start to realize, damn, you've been selling yourself short in some sort of way. And I feel like it's because what you believe about what you're worth. There is nothing but water and earth. Water cards and pentacle cards. The moon is a Pisces card. The hangman is a Pisces card. the the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Pentacles. That's all Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. And so this is really, honestly, I'm a little shook. Like, clutch my pearls. I didn't know that y'all was going through it like this. I didn't know that. I mean, it takes a Pisces, it takes a water sign, it takes somebody who's deeply in tune, deeply aligned to get you to see that you've got a lot to rethink. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising, I feel like in some sort of way, you had closed off access to a particular aspect of your heart. It's like you had access to only half of your heart or something. That just makes me think of that John Mayer song. Half of my heart, half of my heart has the half of my heart has the fuck. It's like half of my heart has the mind to tell you that I can't keep loving you with half of my heart. There's something there. I feel like some of you are being loved by someone who is only giving you pieces of them when you know damn well you deserve the whole. And if somebody isn't giving you all of them, don't be a groupie. Keep it motherfucking moving. If you know you want all and someone's not giving you all, where is the lack? What's going on with you? That doesn't say shit about them. That says something about you. Hydrate. Light it if you need it. It sounds like you do. Now, this isn't every Gemini's reading, but for whoever it is, why do you keep putting your hand to the hot stove and then complaining that you're stuck or complaining that you're not moving forward when it's like, no, you're keeping yourself hangman style in this place? But when that rush of blood to the head hits, I feel like, and it's going to hit in Virgo season, all of a sudden there's a huge ending in how you express or experience your own personal value. Some of y'all are keeping people around just to have someone around. I say a lot of you, but flip it. Maybe this is somebody doing this to you. And if you're aware of that, why are you tolerating it? I am already ready to clarify these cards over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Me and my ethical cult are going to dive in. The extended reading is what we refer to as the Patreon plunge. Bruh, I don't like this for you. I mean, and at the same time, I feel like I'm scolding you, but at the same time, I feel bad for scolding you because I feel like you're already scolding yourself. Like you already know that you're fucking up in some sort of way when it comes to expressing your emotions or when it comes to your subconscious mind, when it comes to getting, like, some of y'all know you need therapy. Some of you know that you need to dive deeper into these mother wounds, dive deeper into these wounds around worth and value and your femininity and how you let other people take advantage of your feminine energy, regardless of your genitalia. I mean, like, some of you know that you want the real fucking deal. So why are you settling for less than just for the sake of having company? When did you start doing that? Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. Because I don't know why I'm getting hot. I'm getting agitated with you for you. I'm getting agitated for you. It's like, why? What? Like, why are you talking to my friend like that? That's how I feel. Like, why are you treating my friend like that? Why are you treating yourself that way? And that's not all of you. But I just feel like there is some old pain that's come to the surface that's made you realize you're holding back in certain arenas of your life. And it has to do with worth and value and access to your heart. Some of you, I feel like you know that you're supposed to be building something. You know that you're working on something from the 4 to the Knight to the 9. I like that progression. I'd rather it be the 4, the 9 than the Knight, but this is progress regardless. And I just feel like some of you have been in a place of being like greedy or stingy or with like holding on for dear life to something that isn't for you. And you're holding on so tightly that it's actually repelling that thing that you want. And whatever is walking away, whomever is walking away, let them. Because someone is getting in the way, and it may be you, but I feel like someone is getting in the way of this Nine of Pentacles level self-worth. There may be somebody in your vicinity that has Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, and I feel like they are contributing to the heartbreak or disappointment, or they're helping you work through it. This person with Pisces placements, I feel like either you did wrong by them or they did wrong by you, but either way, I think that shit feels up and stuck. That shit feels done. Let that go. Things are not as they seem. Things have, and I feel like you guys have been operating under this like illusion and fantasy, like keeping yourself in a situation, lying to yourself. This could be around a job, this could be a relationship, this could be a family member, but some of you, it's like someone is operating in fantasy and illusion, and you or this other person has been holding on to it for dear life. Some of you, there's somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements who I just feel like they are not giving up the goat. They are not giving up that thing you want them to give up. They're not going to give you that thing. So don't be a groupie and keep it fucking moving. The Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is going in a different direction. I feel like they're focused on themselves. They're focused on building. And when they try to move forward, you come in and halt them, or halt their progress, or stop them from leaving. I say a lot of you, but flip it. It may be the other way around. The Knight of Pentacles being at the center of the reading is just like, yo, what are you trying to build? Do you know? Are you on track? Are there people distracting you from building what it is that you know you need to build? What is it that you need to be applying hard work and details and finances and energy into? It's like it's time to create a new foundation in regards to your day-to-day routine, so you can get unstuck and you can start getting, oh, sorry. Aha! This is so nasty and I love it, but I just smelled my man. Anyway, there's something here about evaluating the ways that you're undervaluing, evaluating the ways that you're undervaluing yourself. Because if you don't think that you're worth it, you're going to attract people who don't treat you like you're worth it. If you're okay with breadcrumbs, you're just going to keep getting breadcrumbs. And I know you know better than that. So who has you fucked up like this? Some of you know that job ain't shit. You know that the job may be coming to an end, or they may be doing layoffs or something of that nature. Some of you have been needing to put energy into your business, but you're putting energy into something that's keeping you stuck. And come Virgo season, the divine is not playing about you and is going to force you to get into Nine of Pentacles mode, where you get back on your shit. I'm ready to clarify these cards. I'm sorry to yell at y'all like this, but goodness gracious, like, do better. You know better than this. I know you know better than this. Stop letting somebody's dusty ass son or daughter come up, or child come in and like have you questioning your worth like this. Some of you, there's just some stuff that has come to light that is making you realize, damn, I've been selling myself short. And I'm telling you now, no mas. We're not doing no more. We're not doing that anymore. Okay? I love you. I want to dive into these cards. I hope to see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Come on, let's get into it. Oh, you fucking remote.
For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.